Like the exact same cancel culture can live in the polar opposite community. And so I noticed this real quickly. I'm like, well, I'm way too progressive for the evangelical subset. I'm way too like Jesus-y for the activist subset. Like I don't know where I fit in a bookstore, to be honest with you. And so when I found myself doing some of the exact same shape shifting, but just in my new community, like all my red flags were going off. Like, hell, have you learned nothing? Like this is the same behavior. And so when I figured, here's the thing, like I'm just skilled, and most people are, most women for sure, at walking into a room and reading it pretty quickly and then giving it what it wants. That's just, we're good at that. We've been doing it our whole lives, and maintaining the temperature in the room, if you will, so that nobody else gets too hot or too warm, too cool, that they get to stay comfortable, that we hold discomfort at bay. Like that is one of our great deterrents, is tension. But that's just no way to live, because what happened for me, and maybe you saw this too, Jonathan, but what happened for me is I noticed where the different versions of me were competing and contradicting even. And I'm like, you know what? This is not going to be sustainable. Like I'm just going to have to be true. That's my only path. Like the only thing I can do is do this serious interior work, figure out what is the one real version of Jen Hatmaker, and that is who I am everywhere. And so I'm no longer just adjusting the temperature to what somebody else wants it to be at in the room. And so there's a cost built into that. There's some discomfort built into that for sure. There's a sense of never quite being exactly a good fit, like wherever you are. But again, to my earlier point, I contend that the integrity is worth it. It's its own reward. It's its own comfort, where at least I can look myself in the mirror at the end of the day and know that I'm telling the truth.